Hello and welcome to our channel TechieTalksAI. I'm Sri here. Have you ever wished for a personal tutor who could explain complex topics in a way you can actually understand? What if that tutor could adapt to your grade level, whether you are in elementary school or working on your PhD? Today we are diving into a project that does exactly that. It is called Llama Tutor, an intelligent educational assistant powered by large language models. Hi, welcome to Techie Talks AI. I'm Sri from Schogini. On this channel, we showcase hands-on demos and insights into AI automation and no-code tools. We have created several make.com modules to simplify no-code automation for you. Subscribe and join us on this journey into the future of technology. We all know that reading theory is one thing, but seeing a working application is 1,000 times better. That is why today we are not talking about AI in education. We are going to walk through the code of a real functional Llama tutor. We'll break down how it works line by line so you can see the magic behind the screen. And for those of you who want to get your hands dirty, link to the full source code will be in the video description below. It is from Agno Cookbook itself. So let's get started. Before we dive into the code, let's see the application in action. So this is the web UI. And on the left side, on the sidebar, we have the drop down that has all the models for which we have the API access. And now, if you want to access Llama models, you need Grok. It is GROQ, not GROK of Elon. This Grok is a paid account using which you have access to all the large open source language models. And here we have the education level. Currently, we have elementary school, middle school, high school, college, undergraduate, and graduate. You can check it and accordingly extend this list based on your use case. It's very easy. Okay, and we have certain predefined sample questions. Just by clicking on those buttons, it will trigger the action based on these predefined questions. So, depending on your organizational needs, you can also custom define these buttons so that when you recruit a new person, you can let him go through certain predefined set of topics to learn. And then we have a utility section where we can reset the session and also export the chat. And another interesting thing is we have a drop down where we have access to all the previous sessions, and you can also click this to rename a session to something contextual to the topic. Okay, now here I have asked, how does photosynthesis work? First, it is searching using EXA, and then it is also searching the web. See, National Geographic. So these are the tool calls done by the agent. Then here we have the output. And this is another one. What is calculus and how is it used in real life? Now, if we change the session to something else, it will load a previous conversation. So what is quantum physics? Okay, so this is for quantum physics explained to an elementary school student. So see, one thing it's important, depending on your grade, if you first have an overview of the topic from the elementary school or a high school point of view, you will definitely understand the topics better. Okay, so this gives a wonderful platform for you to extend based on your use case for when you're building your own SaaS applications. So now let's get into the code. Remember, the URL to the code is given in the description. It is from Agno Cookbook itself. So these are the two files that we need to know. In fact, these are the only two Python files which are present in the project. Agents.py is focusing on defining the agent, and there is a method getTutorModel which will return the agent object. Okay, and it uses PostgreSQL vector database, PG vector, This database is running in a separate Docker container. The command to run this is also given in the URL. Then this is where we are defining the agent. Get Llama Tutor agent. So here we have the tools, XR tools and DuckDuckGo tools. We have two search tools, so you get two perspectives on the topic. And we also have file tools so that it can write the output to files if required. We have the prompt section. So just go through the prompt and understand so that you can adapt this based on your needs. And then this is where the agent object gets created. And now let's look at the app.py. After initial imports, we have the .env load_.env, which loads the .env environment variables into our Python environment. And here we have the models, Grok models are defined here. And then we have two functions. One is a restart agent that will reinitialize the agent, and then on model change, that is when we select another model from the drop down, this method gets called. And on education level change, this is the function that gets called. Then this is the main area, and most of the lines are Streamlit related lines. Here we have the education level. This is the drop down that shows the education level. So initialize agent gets called, get Llama Tutor agent, and we are passing the education level. So if you look at the agents, tutor agent, get Llama Tutor agent, and education level is one of the inputs. And here you are a Llama Tutor, an educational AI assistant designed to teach the concepts at the selected education level. That is one place the education level appears in the prompt. Then beneath, your response should always be clear, concise, and detailed, tailored to a educational level. In the instructions also, the educational level appears. Final quality check. Ensure the language and concepts are appropriate for the education level. Remember, this is an agentic application, so it retries, it can validate before it returns the results. Okay, so that returns the agent object. So that is it. Give your valuable comments on this application. We will have plenty of more similar practically useful applications. So these are all readily usable code bases for you to extend. And that is a high-level overview of how the Llama Tutor application is built. As you can see, by combining the power of Streamlit for the front end as well as a structured agent on the back end, we can create a powerful and interactive educational tool. The key is in managing the session state effectively to handle user selections for the model and the education level, and then passing that context to the AI agent. I hope this walkthrough has been helpful and demystified some of the magic behind AI-powered applications. Remember, the link to the code is in the description, so I encourage you to download it, play around with it, and maybe build your own version. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into exciting code bases. Happy coding! Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Your support really helps. Have ideas or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. Let's build together. At Schogini, we offer expert NoCodeMake.com and Python AI automation consulting with ready-to-use modules to jumpstart your projects. Stay tuned and subscribe for more.